Let's talk fabric stash. Hi, I'm Heidi Edwards Dunn with Dynamic Quilting, and I am all about color and fabric and helping you to make your quilts your own so that you love them even more. Today we're talking about organizing your fabric stash. Now there are lots of ideas out there for how to put it in buckets or under beds or on shelves. You need to find what works for you. Now, we all have different learning styles and different organizational techniques that we use in the rest of our lives, so you should adapt it for your fabric stash. Now, I organize by color and project. That's just how I think. My closet is by color, my dishes are by color. I think in color and I think in projects, a beginning and an end. For some of you, you need very orderly fabrics, folded exactly the same, put on a shelf so you can see the edges or in a drawer. That doesn't work for me. I'm a little messier than that. I'm a piler. I have piles. So I have piles of fabric. I put my fabric in drawers and put the piles in the drawers. It works for me. I like to have my fabrics organized by color. I'd go crazy if they weren't. But I don't need them all perfectly folded. But if you do, that's totally fine. What works for you is what's important.
These are my batik fabrics and some scraps. And these are my regular quilting fabrics. A little messy, but I can find everything I need. As you can see in this drawer, I have green fabrics, all kinds of green fabrics. Forest green and bright green and yellow green and polka dots and stripes, and anything that fits into the green category would go in this drawer. And you can see I have 2 piles in the drawer. Now these are some black and white fabrics and some others, and I'm working on a black and white quilt, and these are my piles for that quilt.
If keeping a paper or digital file with a picture of the fabric or a piece of the fabric attached to it works for you, then by all means go for it. You need to figure out what really works. Maybe you label your drawers. I don't label my drawers because I can see through them and I can see the color, and that's what I'm looking for when I'm looking for a piece of fabric. Just figure out how you like to organize, and then find the plastic bins or the buckets or the drawers or the shelves, whatever works for your style, and go for it. Do what's good for you so that you can actually use your stash. And speaking of that, next up will be some videos on how to use your stash. See you then.